Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's up.
On TikTok.
And we are live.
We're live. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you are well. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sade.
And I'm Nana.
And we are one half of Your Aunties Can Never podcast. And this is our Love Island Season 10 review show with the Shade Bar. And in this show, what we do is we recap the show that we saw last night, and then we tell you what we think as we go along, and then we read your comments and understand what you think too. And guys, before we get into it, if you're not already subscribed, please, I don't understand why, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Okay. But you need to subscribe to our channel and also to the Shade Borough too, and then also like this video too. We need to really beat this algorithm, and make sure you obviously leave a comment. And what else do you need to do, Nana?
You need to share it.
Definitely.
Share it on all the socials, please. Twitter, Facebook, on Instagram stories. Just share it around the place so that more people can join us.
Yes, we're trying to build a family here, you know. And remember, guys, we're not therapists, we're not psychoanalysts, we're not life coaches or anything like that. We're just two very opinionated ladies who just so happen to love reality TV.
Yes.
You know, so take what we say with a pinch of seasoning, okay? And if you have any real issues with the show, I mean, you can take it up with ITV too. They are the producers after all. And guys, so okay, let's get into it. The recap. What happened in last night's show? For me, it was like getting techie and techie and techie with Jess and Sammy. Ella and Ty got to have a little evening in the Hideaway.
Yeah.
And Mitch was deemed the most untrustworthy as well.
Definitely.
So what was your word to describe this episode? Wait, also, sorry, Medhi and Whitney kissed.
Yes.
How did I forget that one?
You know what? Overall, it was cringe.
Cringe. Okay.
I cringed.
Okay.
A lot. This episode. Yeah. So it's cringe. It's cringe.
I think my word is fake.
Okay.
My word is fake because people be fake in that house. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, they really do be fake in the villa. Just like this fake summer that we're having at the moment because it was freaking freezing this morning and raining. It was horrible. Guys, let us know what your one word to sum up the episode is in the comments as well. Also hoping everyone can hear us, and hi to everyone who's joining us, you know.
Oh, look at this. Angela's Utopia says, oh, these colors, pinks and lilacs suit you both.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We try. Okay, so to start off the episode, I swear it was like Jess was in talking to Sammy. She was talking to Sammy first of all, and they were kind of going over their conversation about what actually went down between her and Leah. And then she kind of just had enough and was just like, right, let's bring over Leah. Let's just chat about it, all three of us together, which is, you know, kind of what she should have done in the beginning, I think.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It was like laboring the point in it.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Get it. Need to fill the hour.
Yeah.
That's
you know how it felt, honestly.
So she called Leah over and she just wanted them to be honest. And I guess it was just like a recap of the same conversation again. Leah just saying that she didn't like being called a test and like, you know, he was pulling her, that sort of thing. And Sammy was, I mean, he apologized. He was reluctant to apologize, but he did apologize. Yeah, you know, and I think Jess was talking to in the heart a bit, and she was saying, you know, when he walked away at that time, do you know what I mean? That it shows that he's got a bit of a guilty conscience, you know, that's how she's read it. Right. I don't know. I just think it's a bit insane that Leah has caused all this madness to me.
Yes. And they were laboring the point though. Like I feel like Jess was kind of milking it. I was like, okay, I'm over this now.
Yeah.
This does feel like the day before. We actually didn't need to see the scene, and it was unnecessary for her to do that.
Yeah.
I did think Sammy's point on her being immature, it was showing itself. Because you know that kind of regurgitating or something, like really like trying to salivate in the drama. I was like, oh,
I don't know, you know, because I actually think that Jess wasn't able to express how she actually felt to him, because she seemed to be able to do it in the hut, but she wasn't. What we saw, the clip of what she saw, she wasn't articulating herself the same way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think like maybe in a moment, and also because I think she actually likes him. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, she did say in the heart, you know, she has to have her wits about her and she's not going to totally close herself off and everything like that, which was you alluding to, you know, the other day. So like, you know, I just think she can't really get a word in with him because he's just so dismissive so quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That she's not able to say how she really feels to him.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it just felt like it was being laboured. I was over it, and overall, I was like, "You're giving Leah way too much, like sway on your relationship. Like, don't do this in front of her."
I do think as well that I think Leah went in the hut and she was like saying, "That's all I really wanted, for him to validate my feelings, and then also, what do you call it?" For him to validate her feelings and then also for him to apologize, right? And I you know what, on a humanistic level, yes, I do understand that. I do understand, like, if someone has done something that's hurt you, then do you know what I mean? Like, and you told them that you hurt them, like, you should say, you know, you should be apologetic and be empathetic and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, it's a hard one. I know everybody says this, but realistically, I'm being in certain situations where somebody has said, my feelings were hurt because of such and such that you did, which I am like, I absolutely did not do that. I'm not going to then validate your feelings because feelings are not always true.
Right.
And those are life lessons. Like, some people do always think, if I feel, it's fact. And it's like, it's not.
No.
It's a feeling. That's all it is. And that could be alerting you to loads of different things if you know how to read your feelings. So it's not always that I would be like, okay, just because you felt it and you felt bad, I'm going to apologize. We can discuss it, but I may not be in the wrong. Like, that may be where it is, actually. You may not get a sorry.
And Sammy didn't want to give a sorry, to be honest. You know what I mean? He wasn't there. And it's just like, but I feel like there's different ways you can do it, because you can apologize like
politicians do.
I'm sorry you felt that way.
I hate that apology.
But that was not my intention. You know, I feel like that's fair, because
if
his intention wasn't
them that grace, but if you literally are like, your feelings were wrong, I didn't do that to you, but why are you apologizing? But
you can't tell someone that can be read as you're telling someone how they are feeling, and you can't actually do that.
No, I'm just telling you that your feelings are not factual. Like, how you are interpreting your feelings is not fact.
But you're not the
Why could I not tell
you can't assume that you're the expert on being able to read another person's feelings.
No, because they're saying that because of what you did, I felt this. Cool.
Yeah.
But it's not because of what I did that you felt that. You've interpreted that way.
But you can't tell someone. You can't. I mean, you can. You can tell someone that, but there's you can't validate that. You can't validate.
All I'm saying is Sammy didn't need to apologize.
I mean, no, I think it's good that he apologized. I just wish it was sincere. It definitely wasn't sincere in any of the incidences at all. So there's kind of like no point. Yeah, he was definitely pushed. And he just thought, yeah, I think so. I think he was threatened with white girl tears, to be honest. You know what I mean? Or the verge of white girl tears, that actually, if I don't say something along the lines of I'm sorry, this is going to turn into something and I'm going to look like even more of a villain. So that was...
I'm not here for it.
No. Do you want to get that comment real quick?
Okay. Jessica G says, I think Jess knows that Sammy only chose her because him and Leah were in the bottom. That's why she keeps dragging this out. I don't think it's about Leah. That could be fair.
That's a fair point as well. I do think Jess is feeding into her insecurities as well. Do you know what I mean? She likes Sammy. She wants to be with Sammy.
Yeah.
And like, if he, you know, he made a display about saying that he really likes her personality and that's his number one thing. That doesn't do great things for your confidence. Personally, I wouldn't have it. Like, do you know what I mean? Okay, great. Let's be friends. Do you know what I mean? If I like you and you're talking about, oh, I really like your personality, and there's no way on earth I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's cool.
I don't think that's a bad thing to say. I don't. And the thing is, I absolutely am not a fan of Sam to the Me, but I just think
I'm sorry. There's no way. And also, I mean, you're married. Yeah, you've been married a very long time. So yeah, I think it's
then personality.
Do you know what I mean?
Is a trump.
If you think, go back to the time before you was married, before you was in a relationship, do you know what I mean? Would you be okay at your 22-year-old? I don't even know when you guys met, but like back then or before then, it'd be like, oh yeah, I really like your personality. Like that's it.
But you like something, no?
Yeah, but that can't be the number one. You have to like, if you don't like my face or my body, or like there's no sexual chemistry, like how do I know that you like my personality? So
no, but I don't think he's saying that.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. Come on, let's be real. That's exactly what he's saying. Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. I just don't. Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
Anyway, we can park that.
Life of Bodge says, laugh out loud. If you dated women, you soon learn that feelings are often valued over facts.
That's such a
backhanded. Exactly, taking swipes. Yeah, thanks. Well, I don't disagree.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Leave us alone. Okay, so like at one point the girls are just after this, the girls are chatting, and Whit was saying, oh, I can't believe that Leah's been crying over Sammy all day, which I felt like, yes, exactly, Whit, exactly. Do you know what I mean? And then you see Sammy walking over to Ty to go and get some advice, and then we get a text, and I thought, thank God, because you getting advice from Ty is definitely not gonna, it's not a great one. And that was
people even speak to Ty about relationship stuff.
It's just
cracks
insane.
Me up. But I guess Ty is like a success story for them
in terms of banging as many women as possible,
and in like you know, he's had his friction and overcome it, and they're cool now. Okay. So it's like, you know, we can go and speak to Ty because he's done this. He's traveled this road and is successful.
He's wise.
Yeah. Mad thing.
So the text was about the Hideaway, and this Hideaway is open for the first time, and literally the whole the villa was just like Ty and Ella go to the Hideaway. Led by Whitney. Yes, it was led by Whitney. She was just like,
I said it, she was this is where it's going.
Do you think she was protecting herself?
Yo, I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, she might have been
protecting herself
because people may have been like, okay, you guys
go in there. Yeah.
Oh,
so we like a debate.
I like that salacious take. Yes, she was because she jumped up way too fast.
She really did.
That was being there's advocate and
get in there now. So Ella was getting ready, do you know what I mean? That was kind of cute and style. She chose like a red lace outfit kind of thing. I thought it was okay, just okay. Like I thought she could have done better. I think in the Hideaway when she did change, that was better.
Yes,
like do you know what I mean?
Her body is phenomenal. Yeah, she has an amazing body.
Yeah.
Ty,
I don't even know if he changed his pants.
I don't think he changed his pants. I think they were the same pants he was in. He literally just came out in pants and do-rag.
Where did I hear it? Oh God. I was listening to the official podcast with India and Sam.
Oh, okay,
I listened to it for the first time today.
I've not listened. Okay.
And they had Kay Kurd on there. You know, the comedian. I don't know if you know. No. Yeah, I think he's Kay Kurd. I think so. Hopefully I'm not being rude.
Is he Kurdish or something?
Yeah. Okay. He was saying that sorry. Ty looks like that at any moment he could just scream G-Unit.
Yes, right. It's true. It's true.
I was crying, you know.
That literally is Ty. Like he's just consistently like that late 90s, early 2000s R&B / when hip hop was merging.
But then add anime because he looks like an anime character.
Yeah. That is Ty. The Ty is literally living 20 years ago.
Honestly.
Was he even born then?
I don't think so. I don't know. It was a baby.
Maybe he really is taking Y2K.
Seriously.
But the do-rag and
No.
Put on something. I was like, literally just boxers, yeah.
Or something, like, do you know what I mean? It was just no. And also as well, his package 8 packages. So like the confidence you must have, or he must be a grower or something. But like, bro.
I don't know.
Bro.
I tried to avert my eyes. I was more like, so you're just going to be in your pants and do-rag.
Oh my God. It was not
It's
impressive.
so bush. Like,
seriously.
just pants and do-rag.
And grey pants with that. Like,
all he needed was a string vest.
Do you know?
Dude would have been living his
or
best
something.
life.
Do you know what I mean? You know, that was just dry. God. So yeah, Ella's like, oh, you know, they get their boxer tricks out. She has like this whip. Do you want me to whip you? And he's like, no. Like, shut that down real quick. But he doesn't
strike me like he's that type of a guy.
Not adventurous or anything. Nah. They did do the handcuffs though. But I thought like the whole thing was a bit dry. Like in terms of like how they usually go on with black couples, as we've seen in the past, it was dry.
It was cringy for me.
Yeah, you found it cringy. What?
Yeah, I didn't. I wanted them to move on. I don't know. I was just getting cringe. Okay. I didn't know where it was gonna go. It didn't go to where I thought it was gonna go, but I was cringed out anyway.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that was about it. Then everybody else is getting ready for bed. We see Jess basically just turns around and goes straight to sleep.
Was over it.
She really was just vexed. Like, I'm not having none of this. And I think Molly and Zach, I think this is their first night. I think the first night together, sleeping together. Yeah. They look really cozy. And actually, Catherine and Scott look really cozy as well. But I think I spoke too soon, or I was thinking too soon at that point. Morning chats. So there was a lot of different clusters. So I was just like, just this is general. Yeah. Okay. So Sam was definitely pissed off at Jess.
Yes.
For me, I was finding Sammy, his whole conversation at that time, too egotistical, too self-righteous. I think he might just fumble the bag. That's what I think.
He's a bit too righteous in I'm sticking to my position and they got to fall in line.
Yeah.
Because he's not Thai.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was the thing. I was like, get over it now. Like, you move on as well. But he didn't seem to be doing that.
Like, relax. There's just absolutely no need for you to be this way. Yeah. And then Whitney was telling the girls what Medhi was saying that he thought that her giggling and laughing was disrespectful. And Ellie was just like, it is.
Yes. I was surprised at that. I was like, okay, so maybe we were seeing it differently. I did think, she did say this is embarrassing, but if Ella concurred, I was like, okay, maybe.
Absolutely not. Ella is not the same type of girl as Whitney. I just don't, they're different girls. Okay. They're different types of girls. Like Ella to me is, I think, although she's got like this strong personality, I do think that she is a bit like, oh, whatever you want, babe. Do you know what I mean? So? Yeah, I think like secretly behind closed doors, that's how she is.
Okay.
I just don't think, she was, I just don't think so. And also as well, I think like maybe she's coming from a, not respectability politics, not that, but like, being nice to someone and how it can be perceived and that kind of thing. Okay. Not that Whitney was blatantly being rude. I don't think it was that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's how I took it anyway. But I just thinking, what are you talking about, Ella?
I was just intrigued that Ella also was like, no, it was a bit. I was like, okay. But valid.
I don't know. Okay, because... How can I anyway, we'll get there anyway. But she was like encouraging her, I think, at this point, to say like, if you liked it, then just tell him that you and I thought that was fair. Yeah,
if you're on him, don't do this. Oh, are we not? Go for it. And I was like, that's fair, because I don't think Ella believes it either.
Because also as well, the other thing is, it's just like, I don't think she believes it.
And she doesn't believe them. And I think that's why she was kind of probing her. Yeah. Like, go for it then.
Exactly. But the thing is, because what you're doing is you're invalidating Whitney's personality and how she comes across and her feelings. If she's embarrassed or if she feels shy, she's allowed to giggle. Why are you now policing her also? Do you know what I mean? I just don't...
Okay.
I just don't
I feel you on
like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where
it's
that
like,
is.
act this way.
Yeah.
Act the acceptable way.
So I think that is the Ella type person. Do you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Because if it was Molly giggling, is anyone going to say anything?
Jess would say so.
I mean, apart from, I think that was really disrespectful of how she's acting to Mitch.
Jess would pick up on that. But no, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's interesting. I'm still not convinced about Whitney and Medhi, and I was feeling the same for Ella.
Yeah.
So I kind of understood her just being like, stand for something.
Yeah.
If you're on him, back it.
Also, I think that Ella, she is my Nigerian sis, but I have to say it. Yeah. Ella, I think she thinks she's very nice. Do you know what I mean? And she keeps on dropping these things that like, I'm nice, so do what I would do. It's just almost like, or like she doesn't have a care about how she comes across to other people. She done it with Ruchi. Like, oh, I thought he was gonna, when Mitch picked Molly, I thought he was going to pick me. Like, you're so inconsiderate of everybody else's feelings. And it's just like, I can't be...
There's a self-absorbed nature to her.
Yeah. Like, no, even, I missed it yesterday, but like, even when, what do you call it? What's his name? Scott was talking to her about Leah and Catherine. She put herself in the conversation. She actually said, all of us three are really different. Yeah. He's not talking about you, babe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She did say that. Like, she really thinks the focus is on her. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like, I don't know, babe.
God, that is so true.
Honestly, she does do that. She does. She always thinks it's her. Like, she thinks she's main character all the time. So it's just like, I can see her looking at Whitney and maybe being like, well, babe, maybe if he was a bit nicer, he might like you. Do you know what I mean? That kind of vibe.
Yeah, play it this way. Okay.
That's just my opinion.
I'm gonna watch this space because you're illuminating different sides to her, and I can see where this thread is going. But,
But yeah, anyway, that was a long one. But yeah, so like they put Molly with Catherine again. I really hate this. And Molly was talking about how good her and Zach were. Do you know what I mean? That must have been difficult for Catherine. Do these producers not care about Catherine's feelings?
They don't. I'm really at this moment, they're like, Catherine is gonna be that one that's gonna go through the gammon. But you never know. Because when they do that to you, you could be the winner.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true.
And she seems resilient.
Yeah.
She isn't crumbling.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like Molly, and I don't know why they keep on making her. Because I think actually Whitney does kind of like Molly.
I think Whitney's indifferent.
So you could have had Whitney there.
Yeah.
And it would have been a better convo.
Definitely.
Really.
Definitely, it's true. Weird. And then Jess says she plans to speak to Mitch. Just to keep Sammy on his toes, and she literally does that straight away.
That you mean,
didn't like that?
It's valid to do it, but it was just the way she said it. It was like, poor Mitch. Mitch is really in that spot now. He's just
Mitch.
He's just being used.
Really?
Just saying. Mitch is just.
Are you saying that at this point in the episode, poor Mitch?
No. Or like I mean,
in general.
Yeah, in general. Like his position in the house. I'm sure this isn't the game plan he had. This isn't where he wanted to occupy space. But he is like firmly side man to get other men jealous. Like nobody is after Mitch. That's sad. It's a sad state of affairs for him.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, if you bring it on yourself, then how am I supposed to feel sad for you? I don't know. I struggle with that. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it was just the out and out. This is what I'm gonna do with Mitch. I was like, oh,
because she can.
Yeah, for real.
And she did.
He was a willing participant.
Exactly. So why am I feeling so for him?
Just Mitch, though, bro.
No. Mitch is digging his own hole by himself. Do you know what I mean?
Sad.
So yeah.
Sad place to be, brother. Sad place.
But she literally sees Sammy just like, you all right? And then Sammy's like, hi. and then just goes straight to Mitch.
It's harsh.
And then she tells Mitch, I know talking to you is going to wind up Sammy.
That convo, I was like, this is so... This is so sad, man. Like, Mitch, man, remove yourself from this occupation. But he was involved.
No, he was. Because he knows that's a way in and it's working. And the thing is, he says, like, you know, how he's so chilled, like Sammy's so young. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, well, he's the same age as
the same age.
Jess. So if you think that about Sammy, what do you think about Jess? Do you know what I mean? But I think he thinks she's an idiot anyway. And then Mitch was like, oh, you know, I would have pulled you. Do you know what I mean? So, but while this is happening, Sammy and the boys are watching and they're just like, oh, this is out of order.
Yeah.
This is so wrong. She's a wrong-un for that. That was basically the sentiment. And then
she's a wrong-un and he's a snake.
Yeah. Do you know?
She is.
No, I don't think she's a wrong-un.
No, but I think Mitch is snaky.
Yeah, he is. But they know it. They know it. And Scott, I was thinking, okay, bro, you're new, but you're piping up. It says, oh, that's the type of shit you do when you're 18. Okay. All right, Scott.
Yeah, he's got opinions.
Relax.
Told you with his eyebrows.
Yeah, so they basically were egging on Sammy and like basically, you know, getting him to a place where he feels a bit riled up and feels like well within his right to be annoyed.
Yeah.
Jump to Medhi and Whit. Whit apologizes for giggling, which if someone shouldn't be apologizing, it's Whitney. She shouldn't have apologized for giggling at all. I just thought the rest of that conversation was just a bit dead.
Fair, because going back to what you were saying about feelings,
yeah,
that's what she did, isn't it? She caved in. He said he felt this way. She gave him an See that?
Okay, Harry. Okay, memory, Nana. Fair. Fair point. Okay, on a humanistic level, okay, yes, fair. I wouldn't have done it. Like, I wouldn't have apologized.
No.
I would have just been like, babe, you need to get over yourself. Like, seriously, how can you think that I'm laughing at you? Like, do you know what I mean? Am I not allowed to feel shy? Shouldn't you be flattered that I feel shy?
This is how I respond to feeling shy.
Yes.
Exactly. So the interpretation of your feelings was incorrect. It's not fact.
It's not fact. That's definitely not fact. Do you know what I mean? But he might feel the thing is, he doesn't like Whitney.
I don't think
do you know what I mean? Like, at all. He doesn't like her. So everything she does is going to be an issue. So
because because he doesn't really like her.
Yeah,
there are parts to her personality he doesn't like.
Yeah, he doesn't like her.
I can't say
her face, her body.
I don't think I think it's mutual. I think it's so convenient for those two that they're just running with it, but they're not on each other.
They're actors, as far as I'm concerned. Both of them. I love Whitney to pieces. Don't believe it for a second at all. I think if they've gone to drama school, I would not be surprised. Like, seriously, like, they're actors as far as I'm concerned. Their relationship is a charade.
Yeah.
Seriously.
As I ain't buying it.
Nah, not at all. Sammy and Jess finally talk. Sammy, you know, says that he tried to apologize. Thinking, did you? He's not playing games. He was so self-righteous with it. And Sammy's just not getting it. Do you know what I mean? At one point he says, like, either we leave it here or we're done. And that's when I saw Jess's insecurities completely flare up, because she changed her tune after that. She really did. She was just like, she brought the energy down. She was just like, no, it doesn't have to be all that. Okay, cool. We're going to leave it here.
I was very disappointed in her.
Yeah.
Because those types of ultimatums, you never give in to.
At all.
I don't know. But this is the thing. More often than not, this is what we do give into. When somebody like really lays it on the table, you go into, oh my God, I could lose them. Blah, 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 blah. Realistically, because she had Mitch, she should have been like, if that's your position on it, let's leave it.
Yeah, all right, then cool. And then she should have walked off.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Get up and go. Because it would have been a couple of hours and he would have been like, you know what, I was probably a bit harsh.
Yeah.
But she didn't allow that to take place when you have the cards.
Now he feels empowered as well. And it's just like, this guy does not like her at all. Because if you're going to throw away what they have, how much he loves her personality, and you're going to throw away that love for her personality so quickly, you don't like her.
or even say that to him.
Yeah.
So you are prepared to take it to this level over us having our first disagreement. Okay, I don't think you're ready for this.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready for this, babe.
Yeah.
And then get up and go.
I think you need to think about it. Maybe talk to Leah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I would have.
But the backtracking, it was reminiscent of Ella again, like just stepping back and then they win. And it's
like these guys are the prize. When did this happen? When did guys become the baddies? I just don't understand. Like, seriously.
It's been happening.
No, I don't like
it's been
it.
Happening. It's
like,
been
who's running after you? Like, what? God, I'm just so annoyed.
If you get taught the game, this is how men will play it until they meet a woman that knows how to play the game.
True.
These girls are not that. I thought Jess could be that girl though. I thought she was. I was a bit like, oh, okay, all right, back to square one. She has disappointed me twice now. She's got a third chance, and then I'm not on her anymore. One more disappointment.
She's 22.
One more disappointment in this season, and then I'm now going to go against her.
But these girls are soft, though. I can't lie.
They are.
They're a batch of soft girls. I can't lie. Mitch and Whitney were watching this play out, and Whitney's, you know when two people like each other so much, they start arguing over the air. I thought that was a very sweet thing to say. Mitch was overhyping the thing. He was just like, oh, look at it. Oh, it looks bad.
Mitch was loving.
He was
every
like
second
feeding off it. No,
yeah, he was loving it. He was loving it.
Mate.
He's like, this is the worst. I mean, it's so soon. He's just such a snake.
Yeah,
and then you're going to be sitting there being like, I love Sammy.
Yeah,
he's a great guy.
Just a bit young, but he's a great guy. Which he literally went on to say, because him and Jess did have a conversation straight away, and he was just like, "Oh, that looked like a tricky argument."
Yeah,
almost trying to say like, "Oh, I wouldn't do that to you."
He kind of did.
Yeah, he basically did.
Yeah,
didn't
he went there. He went full throttle. This wouldn't happen if it was me and you. We would be plain sailing.
Yeah.
We would work.
We're better. Yeah. We're a better match. Yeah.
He was going in. Mitch was like, I will give you all the shoulders to cry on.
Just you and me,
Dirty bungle.
Oh, honestly. Did you see the sexy dance that they done? It's giving sexy.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of it, Nana?
I thought Leah was trying too hard. That's all I'm gonna say on it. Leah was trying really hard. And you could tell Whitney was the choreographer, the singer.
I actually think someone stole that from Whitney and then done it, and then Whitney had to join in because it would look bad if she didn't.
If she wasn't leading front and center.
I think someone robbed her of her IP.
Probably Leah and Molly. But Leah was really trying very hard to whine.
She was. She wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. And Molly's a dancer as well, right? I thought she would have been better. I'm surprised. She's theatre,
but but looking at her contemporary is kind of different.
I looked at her Instagram and stuff, and like she's got dance videos on there. Yeah.
We couldn't see Catherine though. I wanted to see Catherine. I just want to see if Catherine's got maneuvers.
Someone says, Kamisha said on TikTok, that dance almost made me lock off Love Island for good.
Fair, Kamisha, fair. Because
that's hilarious.
Yeah. I can't lie, I don't want to see it again.
I don't want to see it again either.
So I don't want them to start doing it like, when somebody would be going on a date and they're like, they're going on a date.
Oh yeah.
I don't want it to turn into that.
I don't
want that dance to turn into
they do that.
Yeah.
Because they don't have their thing. They don't have their phrase at the moment.
They don't actually.
Right?
Like, yeah. Like, it was like at the end of the day, it is what it is.
What was Slow Burn was last season.
Slow Burner. Yeah, they don't really. Mm-mm. No, they do. It's giving, and that annoys me.
But that's Whitney.
Yeah, but they have all started to
adopt it now.
Yeah.
You see, black women be setting trends all the time. Serious. I know that's probably come from someone else, but I mean in the villa, okay?
Yeah, it's like black gay culture, isn't it? Really, to say it's
which actually comes from black women anyway, right?
This is true.
Do you know what I mean?
Or that's controversial to say.
Which
way round it goes, because there are lots of gay black men that are we did this, then black women kind of made it mainstream, and then we get erased.
Let me take that back. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying stuff. Don't take it too seriously.
African American culture.
African American culture
has given us It's Giving.
Yes.
And Whitney has given it to the house.
Yes. And now everyone's saying,
yeah,
okay, that's what we're saying. Yeah. Okay.
That's our stance. Okay.
Don't cancel us. So then we have a game. This one was called Situationships, which was basically hosted by Leah and Mitch. I was distracted by the underboob, I'm not going to lie. Like I was just
so when did this turn into a thing? People in the comments, please tell me, because I seem to have missed this.
Do you know her and Molly was doing the same thing? I just don't know if they're doing it.
But they seem to do it with every bikini. So is this a new bikini?
It is a trend. No,
is it a bikini? A normal bikini?
No, normal bikini, and
then you lift it.
Some of them, that kind of thing. But I think it is a trend. But you have to have the right. You have to do it in the right way. I don't know. For me, it didn't. I don't know if Leah just annoys me, but it just didn't look right on her to me. But that was just me.
I get there is a kind of top star or a bikini that does that.
Yeah.
Like usually like it's like a swimsuit that does that.
Yeah.
I didn't know now you just lift up your bikini, you put your breasts under, and that's a thing.
Yeah. Underboob.
Yeah, no. No, I don't think it's okay.
I don't like it.
No. I don't think this is okay. Like a standard wear to wear. I was watching it like, what are these two girls doing?
Happening?
It's unnecessary.
God. So yeah. Hopefully we don't see too much more of that. So basically they had to work in couples, working couples, and as a group they get asked a question and then each one had to write down an answer and they see if they match in a couple. If they match, then they move forward. If they didn't match, they get water thrown onto them. So I was thinking, oh, poor Catherine, poor Whit, do you know what I mean? With their full-blown wigs, it's not a good look for them at all. They should have I remember someone put a shower cap on once. I think they should have done that. Maybe they didn't know what it was, but yeah. That seems unfair, to be honest. But I guess maybe they argue that's part of the game. So the main takeaways that I got from this were first of all, actually, Ella's favorite sex position, speed bump.
Yeah.
Did you know what that was?
No, I had to Google.
Same. Okay, thanks. I do know what it is.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was called that.
Yeah.
That's
but once I Googled it, I was like, okay, that has a name.
Yeah. I didn't know that was like a thing to say that would be my favorite. Down doggy, but
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Okay, speed bump, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I thought it was going to be something totally different, and I was like, that's an extra name.
Yeah.
For a very standard position.
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. They made it sound more exciting than it was actually, to be honest. And then what do you call it? Most untrustworthy. Everybody. Apart from Molly, right? Picked Mitch.
Yeah.
Everybody. And he took it on the chin.
He took it well, actually, but he was like, I know why I've got that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because of what he done.
Cool. Yeah.
His dumb move.
Yeah.
And he did splash that water on Molly and Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a stupid way. I was like, if you're going to do it properly.
Yeah.
Why are you chucking it in the air? It was dumb.
He didn't execute well. That's all. Yeah.
It was very stupid.
I think he wanted it to rain down on them. Basically, biggest game players, Zach and Molly.
Fair.
Yeah, I think
so too. And I agree.
Yeah.
I was like, they were pretty accurate.
When it was asked whose head would turn, Sammy was piping up saying, "Oh, everybody," and then Ty got triggered.
Yes.
So it was just like, Ty, relax, man. Why are you stressed?
We know his head is going to turn. He knows his head is going to turn. He doesn't want Ella to think his head is going to turn.
Right.
While the going is getting good.
Right.
Because he knows he is close to getting the panani. So
yeah,
that's all he's trying to secure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously. He's trying to break records or something. Yeah, I'm telling you. But yeah, that back and forth was just like, okay, cool. I was glad like Sammy backed himself with it, to be honest, because I want to see what happens, because Sammy thinks he's nice. He thinks he's so nice.
Yeah, he thinks when Casa comes, if he's still around, he's gonna have all the play.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't. I hope no Casa girls are on him.
But it goes to show. No, I agree with you. But it goes to show that how much of Sammy is definitely individual. He's out from himself. Everyone could go under the bus. You cannot trust Sammy at all.
Yes.
The boys shouldn't trust him. Girls shouldn't trust him. Like, absolutely not. They shouldn't trust him.
Mitch ain't wrong.
Yeah.
It's just you keep on saying it. That's the thing with Mitch. Why he's a snake.
So now you sound like a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. And then least sexual chemistry. It was unanimous, wasn't it? Medhi and Whit. Yeah, even they voted for themselves.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, no. Medhi didn't vote for themselves. Whitney did because she knows.
Because it's factual.
Yes.
Have we, before we got to the end of the episode and they did, had they even hugged each other? Like,
not
has
properly.
She even leaned on him and he's had his arm around
full
her?
blown? I don't think so.
That hasn't taken place.
I don't think so.
Like, literally, Jess and Mitch were closer last week than Whit and Medhi have ever been.
It's true.
So
Mitch and Leo are closer.
This is it. Yeah,
it's crazy.
He will put his arm around her.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So Sammy and Jess, they won. That's the second win for Jess, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think this is a sign?
That she's one of the winners.
Yeah.
I can see
maybe. And then basically they're all talking about how the dynamics change, how it's all a bit different now, especially with Whit and Medhi, just because of this revelation that, you know, that he's that there's no sexual chemistry between them. It's almost like everyone's written them off, like they're done. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's what supercharged everything else that's to come. Whitney, Catherine, and Jess had a bit of conversation about it, and they kind of just said, like, basically, Medhi's hard work. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything's been put onto Whit that she should do this, she should try that, and everything like that. And remember, this is what Ella's saying too. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's saying do more Whit, and actually not looking at Medhi. Like, Medhi doesn't like to touch. He's not like physical. He can't get obsessed with anyone. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, well, what about Medhi?
He has all of these rules and regulations that he wants a woman to follow.
Yeah.
For him to be like, okay, I'm on you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's prickly.
I think so.
Yeah, move on to the next person.
Yeah.
But I was glad that she even said, like, you know, he is hard work. So cool.
What's she supposed to do?
Yes.
So then we had the evening, and again, Whit was just like more life, more memories, more entanglements, which just made me laugh. I just absolutely love that. Jess and Sammy, you know, they have another conversation saying like, you know, it was labored. I can't lie, like the trust is off. They're both not closed off. And you're making girls cry. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, this is going on and on and on.
Yeah.
The first part of Whit and Medhi's conversation that they had was that, you know, they both want to make an effort and that they do like each other, and they said it out loud. I was just like, I don't believe it. Then Whit was in the hut saying, you know, she's a baddie and he's a guy from Mayfair. Like, can their worlds collide? And do you know what I mean? Like, can their worlds mesh together? Do you know what I mean?
No. That whole exchange was like a producer had been like, so your storyline could be.
Yeah.
And Whit tried to sell us this storyline, and none of us are buying it. We don't. No. At this point in time, I give them a day more, and I'm over those two.
Right. Okay.
Like, it's like, well, I'm not buying it.
I'm not for them anymore.
No, I'm not buying it. One has to go. I'm hoping it's Medhi. Yeah. But I'm like, you can't force this down our throats anymore. We're not believing it.
Absolutely.
It's not happening. It's not real.
I totally agree. I just hope that Whitney's got enough allies that are not just the girls, that are the boys as well, that can save her if anything comes up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Medhi can go.
Yeah.
He can absolutely
like
go.
Maybe Mitch would be like, actually, I'm going to save Whit over Leah type of thing. Like, there needs to be somebody that is like, I would save her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want her to go because she adds to the villa.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Scott and Catherine, it was a dry conversation, wasn't really going anywhere. Then he starts talking about how much he gets on with Leah, and lo and behold, who comes over the hill? Not Leah. I'm gonna grab you for a sec. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, it was even, but their conversation as well was just like them talking about their sexual chemistry. Again, but this is a thing with Leah.
That's what Leah has.
Like, you know, she has the good eye contact, she has the sexual chemistry, but she's not making the, do you know what I mean? She's not bagging the guy.
Yeah.
So I kind of, you know, hope it pays off for her.
Out of Leah and Catherine, I don't think Catherine has the grab to win over Leah, though. That's the problem.
No, she won't. I don't think
that
so.
thing. It's like the two of them are kind of similar-ish.
It depends how it's voted for. It depends how it's voted for, because if it's girls versus and the boys vote, if it's the boys voting for which girl they want to stay, they're going to choose Leah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it's like a couple, Catherine has more of a chance.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I just think in this battle, Catherine doesn't think she hasn't grabbed Scott enough. And Leah at least has more kind of sexual banter than Catherine is able to do.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's going to win this one. I don't know. We literally do need another bombshell to come in. Yeah, two.
One for Catherine, one for Whitney. Basically.
But that was out of order. And Leah coming over and Catherine should have been like, we haven't finished talking.
Yeah, but then she would have come across as aggressive.
At this point for Catherine, she got to do something. You got to do something.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's happening. I can't see Catherine lasting much longer if no one comes in for her, because bro.
No, she ain't doing enough, man. It was like literally stand up to Leah then, because Leah has this rep, like she really is being like Ellie Cat bombshell, like going after the dudes.
She's Danica.
Yeah. So then stake a claim because you're actually in a couple with him. So literally be like, no, we're talking, babe. Like when I finished, I'll let you know. Do something. Show us some type of gumption about, oh no, you can take my place. I was literally like, come on, Catherine, this is weak. This isn't very Nigerian of you at all.
It could be. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It wasn't very Nigerian at all.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because Nigerians literally have a gumption. They are the biggest population of Africans in the world.
No, we're the biggest population of Black people.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a forthrightness, and she is not displaying that. You cannot tell me she is not letting your side down.
It's hard. I can't lie.
She's letting me down as a fellow West African.
Do you know what it is? I feel like she doesn't want to force it. She's seen how it goes. And also she's been burnt, right? So she's had a white guy choose her, then only to embarrass her, humiliate her in front of everybody. Do you know what I mean? So I think she's being cautious because this has literally just happened. And she's just like, I don't want to be embarrassed again. So if she goes in or shows that she really likes him or whatever, when he's not necessarily pushing as much, then she could be left with egg on her face again. So I think it's fair. It's fair how she's acting, and I get it. But for the show, she needs to do more.
This is all she needs to be caring about is staying in the villa.
Yeah.
So giving off your place for Leah to come and take it. Do you want to stay in the villa or not? It's just that.
Yeah.
It's not great. She needs to do more.
Yeah.
I was like, that was poor. That was Leah flexing muscle. And showing her ego that she can remove you. I'd literally be sitting there like, you can't remove me.
Yeah.
We're in a conversation about how can I come piss off.
Literally, one sec, hun. That's it. It's just that, isn't it?
Yeah. Just wait to the side. You could literally stand there and listen to us talking. No, okay. Yeah,
no, it's true. It's true. So just quickly, Jess chatted to Mitch, and Mitch was just like, do you want to stop in my bed? And Jess was laughing, and he was also saying, every time I see you happy with Sammy, I think that should be me. Just so creepy.
He was going in.
But at the same time, might pay off. It might pay off.
Yeah. True.
Zach and Molly had a quick conversation. It was just dead to me. It was just so dead, the conversation.
I don't believe either.
Yeah. No.
I do not believe in them.
Totally agree.
Yeah,
they will survive because there's worse couples, but like no, they can both go and they said, Molly said, oh, we don't really talk about real things because in the challenge, that she was like, oh, I'm still open, and Zach was like, no, I'm not. Do you know what I mean?
No, that made me laugh.
And Zach looked like his little heart was broken.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But Molly will leave you.
Yeah,
like a better guy comes along, she's off. She is going to get to know that dude.
And Zach was in the bottom three, so do you know what I mean?
She's already scoping, like, okay, how's this going to work? I don't think people like us together. She's going to be off soon.
Yeah.
I just think she was totally like, it's not Scott, though.
Yeah.
I think Scott is absolutely not her type.
And also Scott is, because her friend is on Scott. She's not going to go there.
Yeah, and she needs Leah to be secure.
Yeah.
So that is...
They have a treaty.
Yes.
Yeah.
They absolutely do. Well, that's her brethren in there.
Yeah,
she knows she ain't got many.
Yeah, exactly. They don't like her. So Whit, Catherine, Medhi, they're chatting, and Medhi comes over. Literally, Whit and Catherine are chatting, and Medhi comes over and just like, "Can you meet me in the
teddies?"
In 5 minutes. Whitney's just like, like she is. I don't even know what to call it. What is she? She's shocked. It looked like she didn't want to go, but she didn't have a choice. It's like it was almost imposed on her, like she didn't have a choice. Instead of him to say, "Let's go to the terrace," he's like, "Come in 5 minutes." I don't know what that was about. That was just really weird to me.
Production. They had to set up the camera. That's all I can say. They had to set up the camera.
But him being there waiting and him going to her, I just didn't like that whole situation.
Like, meet me there in 5 minutes.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. You know, they talked about how they were from different worlds when she was up there, and like you know, they talked about them, you know, having the whole no sexual chemistry thing. And, you know, she's just like, well, you know, she's got a crush. She feels like she's got a crush. They shook hands at one point, and then they kissed. And it was the most awkward, cringy, disgusting, AMSR.
The noises.
I didn't want to hear that.
I didn't want to hear anything.
It was like the microphone was inside their mouths. It was.
Yeah. Well, you can imagine the guy like the off center with the boom mic over them, like to pick up all of the saliva noises. It was terrible, and I don't want to see it again
Ever.
I didn't believe it for a second.
I didn't believe it either.
That was an absolute cringe fest. And as soon as they finished, it was almost like they wanted to spud each other. Like, we did it.
Right? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Or chest bump. Or like, the thing is, she was like, "Oh yeah, that was very French." That's not like,
she's not interested. So
No.
basically, he just stuck it a lot of tongue.
Yeah, you could hear it.
It was gross.
You could hear all the
gross.
tongue.
It was very silly.
It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
Can we jump a second?
Yeah.
I just want to go back to this. Jessica G says, I think Catherine would look dumb saying something to Leah when Scott clearly wants Leah. That would be embarrassing fighting for a guy that doesn't want you. What's the point? That's not the point. It's not to fight for Scott. It's to be like, you can't buoy me off. That's the play that I think Catherine needs to state her claim in the house. Like, you can't come and just shit all over me, because Leah wouldn't have done the same to Jess. So at this moment, they're taking Catherine for a puppy show. It's like, no, you can't. I'm talking to him. Let's finish our conversation. Then you can have your turn talking to him. That's the point that she needed to make.
I think I agree. And I think it would make good TV as well.
Yes.
So even if she doesn't like him fully, just fighting for something, and then maybe it will scramble Scott's head a little bit.
Yeah,
so
he
could be like, "Oh, I don't know.
There's something about her." Just showing that there's something about you is what Catherine needs to do at this moment in time.
Yeah, she does.
That's it.
She actually does. But yeah, then tomorrow night we saw a clip of Sammy and Jess basically looked like they were over, boy. They were arguing, and I think Mitch is rubbing his hands, smiling.
I can imagine Mitch, little weasel, like,
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Back of the net. Like, I can imagine, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? He's just winning. Someone on Twitter said, yeah, Catherine should ask Whitney in Yoruba if she really likes Medhi.
That would be great. That would actually be a great.
Crying.
That would be a great.
I was just
TV
like,
moment.
if they could go back, I can't speak Yoruba. It's so annoying.
But even if it's like a pigeon,
yeah,
like a something
would be good.
Yeah,
but if they could do pure Yoruba, oh my god, it would be absolutely excellent. Do you know what I mean? Oh, brilliant.
That would be great. No one ain't believing it. Yeah, we need some moments like that, definitely. Yeah. But nobody isn't believing Whitney anyway.
No, like, people are though.
What, thinking they?
Yeah, some people actually think, like, even the same podcast, they were just like, "Oh, they finally done it. It's great for them." Da, da, da. I was just like,
"No,
are you guys idiots? Like, for real?" No.
I don't believe it for a second. And even if they manage to ride this until the wheels fell off, I give them a month after it's finished, and they're gonna be finished.
Oh yeah, easily.
Like,
Easily. As Whitney said, she's a baddie. Do you know what I mean? Medhi's not for her.
No,
not at all. He doesn't know what to do with her.
At all.
Do you want to get some more comments?
Yeah. So Babita says Catherine is a lover, not a fighter. Life of Bodge says laugh out loud. Something about her he would have said, yeah, aggressive black woman to Catherine.
You think aggressive?
I don't know if she has stuck up for herself. Maybe.
Yeah, no, he would.
Maybe, but it still would have been something better than nothing.
It would have maybe kept her in more.
Yeah.
And then they could, she would have more of a storyline for them to work it out.
Give her a bit of an arc. At
I mean?
The moment, she is literally like the girl that gets a guy, that the guy leaves or the guy leaves on to somebody else.
How could you play that? That's so true. Because you could be like, oh, you know, if he says, oh yeah, I thought you was really aggressive, be like, it's just because I like you so much. I said sorry.
Can switch on tears.
Yeah.
There's ways to play this.
Definitely are ways.
There's ways to play this shit, man.
Definitely are ways. It's true. Let me check.
Yes. Let me go up. There was bear convo earlier on. I'm scrolling, guys.
Go for it.
Okay. So Sistrin says Medhi was kissing Whitney like something out of a movie. He had played the dark, mysterious man, holding back, building desire, and then he went in. I'm sure he tasted her tonsils. That is gross.
That sounds like something out of Mills and Boon.
Yes, but that was the thing in it. Their heads switching round, like it wasn't okay. Sonia Barley says Molly and her boobs are doing way too much. The attention seeking on that girl is next level.
Yeah,
the bikini is too small for her. Please stop it. Even Jess does that too.
Oh,
Jess does show a lot of under boob as well. Yeah,
I haven't noticed, but Jess has got big boobs, isn't it?
Question from Diane. She says Zach and Catherine back together.
Zach and Catherine?
Could we see that?
No.
He seems to display to me like I'm totally not on her, or they're not showing us these two even conversating in any way since he left her.
If that happened, that would be amazing for TV. Do you know what I mean?
But if they got back together.
Yeah, but I would hate it for Catherine because I'm thinking this guy. And also as well, this is how my test is going to be now for like if these white guys actually like black women. Because really and truly, if they actually like black women, they should be looking at Catherine and Whitney, every single one of them, and they're not.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because they're similar enough. I'm not saying like in the face, whatever, like, but they're similar enough for you to be like, okay, those are two pretty black girls. Do you know what I mean? To say, okay. Why not? Then you don't like black women then, as far as I'm concerned. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can take that take.
Yeah.
Sonia also says the next bombshells will make or break Catherine and Whitney's faith.
Oh, I think Whitney has more longevity. Even with Medhi, especially now with this fake kiss.
Yeah. For them to just like keep on going. Yeah.
But Catherine, for sure.
Okay. Going back to Diane asks, why did Zach make it his mission to say good morning to Catherine? Oh, I don't think I noticed that.
No, he did. Yeah, in the morning. Yeah, he did.
Oh, true, Diane.
True.
Okay.
That's
I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on this.
That's very, very true. Strange.
Maybe he will go back. She would have it.
She would.
I think Catherine would absolutely have it from Zach.
She would. Because Molly's like a butterfly.
Yeah, Molly's gonna land.
Yeah.
Either way, but for Catherine, Catherine goes back to Zach. You still have Casa, and I think Zach will still do something to her.
Oh, yeah. He will embarrass her for the whole time.
So it's either, she's only going back specifically to then secure her space. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Meant to Excel says, what is wild? Catherine is okay. Whitney is average at best. Why would white guys, any guys, like an average chick?
Sorry? I can't even respond.
Catherine is okay. Have you seen her?
What are you talking about?
Have you seen Catherine? Okay.
I just don't think I can't take your opinion seriously.
No,
for the rest of time.
That is
now because of this statement.
This is crazy.
Ever.
Whitney is average.
Average.
You need to then tell us where you're living in this world, because neither of those two girls are average at all. Like, they are beautiful women, like any guts. I swear, please. As Life of Bodge said, wow, I disagree.
Yeah, I think everyone disagrees.
Oh my god,
shocking. Okay, any more?
Yeah, that's Jessica G says, isn't it supposed to be girls pick this week? Where are all the male bombshells? So maybe.
Yeah, it is the girls' turn. It is the girls. But remember, Maya's coming into the the villa.
She's coming in today.
Yeah, so we don't know what's going to happen. There's no hints to say what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think it's an odd time for her to be there as well, right?
It feels like it.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're going to give us another type of a vote. Maybe like favorite couple vote, like an early one. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe as I told you guys,
maybe they both get to vote people off.
Could be. Yeah. I have the app. If it is a vote, I think everybody should have the app, so I don't feel so alone.
Okay? We need to take it to the main show. But why is it that you're okay to vote for this, but voting in general you're not interested? I don't understand. You are fully involved.
Actually,
you're fully involved.
Okay, yeah. For the main pod, I'm gonna go into this because I actually need to think about why I feel it's okay to vote for this, but I won't vote for a government because I don't believe in governments.
Okay, but you believe in ITV too.
I believe in Love Island.
Oh mate,
Life of Bodge actually is presenting a theory. Probably gonna ask them if they want to switch or step forward. That could be an interesting one. I'd love that.
I swear to God, if Whitney does not step forward,
who's she gonna switch for?
No, they don't have to switch. Someone else will come in because that's how Zach got Catherine.
Oh, okay. Like if they bring in a bombshell as well. Okay, that would be interesting.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love that you're so on the ball, Life of Bodge. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one. Can you hit us up, Life of Bodge, please, on either our Insta DMs, Twitter DMs, TikTok DMs. We would love to have you in the studio with us, and we don't know how to get a hold of you.
I think the people want to see it too. So,
yes, we want to see the Life of Bodge. So please, like, hit us up somewhere so we can carry on this conversation. And have you on the sofa with us as well for.
Well, thanks, guys.
Afternoon.
Oh, sorry. No, thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you as always. And you know what to do. If you haven't done so already, like this video, do it now. Please. Make sure we need to beat this algorithm, and make sure you share it as well. And also leave a comment. And also make sure you're subscribed on all platforms. So not just YouTube, but also TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and Facebook as well. So not just us, also as your aunties can never, but also the Shade Borough too. So thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See how we was early today ish.
Yeah.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.